Ever wonder why Palantir stock is the talk of the town amongst investors? Well, you're not alone. It seems like every other day there's a new headline touting the company's performance or a new analysis predicting its future. But what's behind all this buzz? Let's dive in. First off, a bit of background. Palantir Technologies is a public American software company that specializes in big data analytics. Founded back in 2003, it has steadily made a name for itself in the tech industry. And in 2020, they decided to go public, sparking a wave of interest that hasn't died down since. Now, onto the recent performance. In the past year, Palantir has been on a roller coaster ride. Share prices have swung from highs to lows and back again in quick succession. Yet, despite these fluctuations, the overall trend has been upwards. This volatile journey has kept investors on their toes, making Palantir a hot topic in investment circles. But it's not just about the numbers. The company's strategic moves have also been turning heads. From securing government contracts to forging partnerships with other tech giants, Palantir has been making all the right moves to ensure long-term growth. This proactive strategy has endeared it to investors, who are always on the lookout for companies that are not just performing well now, but have a clear vision for the future. And then, of course, there's the matter of stock analysis. With so much happening, it's no wonder that analysts can't stop talking about Palantir. From dissecting its financials to predicting its future, they've left no stone unturned in their quest to understand this intriguing company. So, what is it about Palantir that has investors all riled up? It's time to uncover the mystery. Diving into the world of stock analysis can be like trying to understand an alien language, but fear not, we've got you covered. To simplify stock analysis, let's start by deciphering three key concepts: earnings reports, growth potential, and market trends. We'll then apply these concepts to Palantir's recent performance. First, earnings reports. Think of these as report cards for companies, showcasing their financial health and operational efficiencies. In the case of Palantir, their recent earnings reports have shown consistent growth. The company has been beating analysts' estimates, which is always a good sign. Next, let's talk about growth potential. This is where we look at the future prospects of a company. Palantir has been making some strategic moves lately, expanding into new industries and forming partnerships. This points towards a strong growth trajectory and enhances the company's potential for future profitability. Finally, market trends. This is all about understanding the wider environment in which the company operates. For Palantir, they're in the data analytics field, a sector that's been on an upward trend for some time now. With the increasing demand for data-driven insights in various industries, Palantir is well positioned to capitalize on this trend. Applying these concepts to Palantir's recent performance, it seems the company is on a solid footing. Their earnings reports reveal a strong financial performance and their strategic moves indicate promising growth potential. Plus, they're operating in a thriving market, adding to their appeal. But remember, stock analysis isn't just about looking at a snapshot of a company's current state. It's also about understanding the broader picture and making informed predictions about future performance. In the case of Palantir, while their current performance is commendable, it's essential to keep an eye on their strategic moves, market trends, and future earnings reports to gauge their long-term prospects. Now that we've unraveled the intricacies of stock analysis, let's see how Palantir fares. Numbers don't lie, but they sure can confuse us. Let's break down Palantir's key figures. Now let's dive into the ocean of digits and percentages that is Palantir's recent earnings report. The company reported a revenue of $1,400 million in the fiscal year 2023. That's a hefty sum, right? But wait, the story doesn't end there. Palantir's growth rate was a whopping 47%. Yes, you heard it right, 47%. That's like Usain Bolt racing against, well, a really fast cheetah. And what about the stock performance? Over the past year, the stock has seen a roller coaster ride, much like my emotions when I run out of coffee. It hit a peak in February and then took a deep dive in March. But, like a phoenix, it rose from the ashes and has been on a steady climb since then. Now let's put these numbers into perspective. How do they stack up against the industry averages? Well, the average growth rate for companies in the same sector is around 20%. So, Palantir is sprinting while others are still tying their shoelaces. On the stock performance front, the industry has seen a more stable ride, with less extreme highs and lows. But remember, my friends, investing isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. While Palantir's growth rate is impressive, it's essential to consider its long-term sustainability. the stock market, much like my cat, can be unpredictable and moody. So, while Palantir has seen some impressive highs, it's also experienced some significant lows. And let's not forget about the competition. Palantir is operating in a highly competitive sector, with giants like IBM and Oracle. These companies have deep pockets and a vast client base. So, while Palantir has had an impressive run, the race is far from over. Are you excited or worried about these numbers? Either way, let's dig deeper. Knowing the past is half the battle. The other half, predicting the future. And so, our crystal ball gazing begins. However, instead of a murky ball, we're armed with expert analysis, industry trends, and company plans. Palantir isn't just any company. It's a tech titan in the realm of data analytics. And the future, as they say, belongs to those who understand data. Experts have a lot to say about Palantir's future performance, and it's a mixed bag. Some are bullish, citing the company's unique position in the data analytics market and its impressive client roster that includes government agencies and Fortune 500 companies. They believe that as our world becomes more data-driven, Palantir's advanced platforms will be increasingly in demand, driving its stock price upwards. On the other hand, some experts are bearish on Palantir's prospects. They point to the company's dependence on a few large clients for the majority of its revenue, which could be a risk factor. If one of these clients were to jump ship, it could significantly impact Palantir's bottom line. They also note that while Palantir is a leader in its field, it operates in a competitive market where disruptive innovation is the name of the game. As for the company's future plans, Palantir has made it clear that they are not resting on their laurels. They are investing heavily in research and development to stay ahead of the competition. They are also aiming to diversify their client base by expanding into new industries and markets. These strategic moves could potentially fuel growth and bolster the stock price. But as always, there are no guarantees in the world of stocks. And there you have it. Some experts are betting on Palantir's growth, while others are hedging their bets. The company's future plans are ambitious, but they also come with their own set of risks. As we delve into the realm of predictions and possibilities, one thing is clear: the future of Palantir is anything but predictable. So, the future seems exciting, but is Palantir a good investment? The million-dollar question, is Palantir stock a good investment? Now, this is a question that doesn't have a straightforward answer. It's a complex web of factors, projections, and personal investment strategies that determine whether a stock is a good fit for your portfolio. So, let's break it down. On the plus side, Palantir has a strong hold in the government sector, with contracts from the Department of Defense, the FBI, and other significant agencies. Their software is unique and in high demand, which sets the stage for steady revenue streams. Additionally, they're making strides in the private sector, expanding their reach to various industries, which could potentially diversify their income and increase their stability in the long run. However, it's not all green pastures. Palantir has its fair share of risks. They're heavily reliant on government contracts, which can be both a boon and a bane. A change in government policies or budgets could impact their revenue significantly. Also, they're not yet profitable. While this isn't uncommon in the tech world, it does add a layer of risk to the investment. Moreover, the stock has shown high volatility in the past, which can be nerve-wracking for investors who prefer a smoother ride. And let's not forget the competitive landscape. Palantir operates in a field crowded with tech giants, all vying for a piece of the pie. So what does this mean for you as an investor? It's crucial to consider your risk tolerance, investment horizon, and financial goals. If you have a high tolerance for risk and a long-term investment horizon, Palantir might be an interesting pick. But remember, diversification is key. It's not wise to put all your eggs in one basket, no matter how shiny the basket might look. So, whether you're a bull or a bear on Palantir, remember, investing is not a sprint, but a marathon. Investing wisely requires patience, resilience, and a well-balanced portfolio. After all, the goal is not to get rich quick, but to build sustainable wealth over time.